How to become Stoic with an iron mind. We reside in an era characterized by pervasive anger, sorrow, and envy, where individuals can become consumed by emotions they struggle to comprehend. People may find themselves upset or infuriated by issues that linger for weeks, yet when questioned about their agitation, they are often unable to articulate the source. In this period, even minor inconveniences have the power to plunge individuals into despair, disrupting their entire day. There exists a distinct persona seemingly impervious to external stimuli, a figure coveted by many, a Stoic. This individual remains composed regardless of circumstances, concealing emotions even amidst profound joy or tragedy. Stoicism, originating from ancient Greece, champions inner tranquility through acceptance of the immutable and proactive engagement with life's challenges. Central to cultivating a Stoic mindset is embracing responsibility and recognizing one's capacity to address adversity irrespective of fault. Stoicism advocates acknowledging and channeling emotions constructively, viewing negative feelings as catalysts for personal growth and productivity. Moreover, it underscores the importance of the present moment, emphasizing that actions shape outcomes and urging disciplined, mindful living. Ultimately, adopting Stoic principles demands consistent practice and introspection, empowering individuals to reclaim agency over their lives and navigate emotional turbulence with equanimity. Buck up as we unravel 12 Stoic teachings and guidelines on how to become Stoic with an iron mind. I encourage you to watch till the end for better understanding, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's form a community with intentional living. 1. Maintain concentration in the face of distractions. In the contemporary era of abundant choices, characterized by the plethora of options in food, travel, and entertainment, the paradox of choice emerges as a significant challenge. Despite the apparent advantages of a multitude of options, modern-day capitalism has left individuals grappling with indecision and needing more time to handle the sheer volume of information. The human brain, struggling to keep pace with technological advancements, defaults to maintaining the status quo due to the difficulty of making decisions. Seneca said, "If a person doesn't know to which port they sail, no wind is favorable." This paradox poses a fundamental issue in our daily lives, hindering our ability to commit to a particular path. The consequence is a perpetual state of indecision, as we either defer choices or attempt to pursue numerous activities simultaneously. The Stoics, recognizing this dilemma, underscored the importance of purposeful action. They advocated for a deliberate and intentional approach to life, cautioning against mere reaction to circumstances. In a world saturated with choices, the Stoic philosophy encourages individuals to break free from the paralysis of indecision and cultivate a focused, purpose-driven mindset. By embracing intentional living, we can overcome the paradox of choice, make meaningful decisions, and make genuine progress in our pursuits. 2. Don't outsource your happiness. Marcus Aurelius said, "I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinions of himself than on the opinions of others." In our actions, a deep-rooted need for social approval often guides us, echoing a primal instinct developed over time. The historical consequence of disapproval, leading to exile and potential wilderness demise, persists today, albeit in milder forms. Yet, the Stoic perspective prompts contemplation on the substantial investment of time and effort in seeking external approval. Our modern endeavors to gain favor often incur significant costs. Financial resources are squandered on superfluous items to impress different individuals, and career choices are molded by societal expectations rather than personal fulfillment. In this pursuit of approval, we unwittingly become hostages, paying a daily ransom with no assurance of liberation. Contrastingly, the Stoic exemplar Cato chose a path independent of others' opinions. Unconventional in attire and barefoot in the streets, he defied societal norms, training himself to feel shame only for actions deserving of disgrace. This Stoic mindset empowered him to confront Julius Caesar, recognizing the consolidation of excessive power, and make decisive choices without succumbing to fear of disapproval. The Stoic lesson resonates. Opting to live on one's terms and disregarding external opinions leads to genuine freedom and lasting happiness. By internalizing this wisdom, individuals can break free from the chains of approval, aligning with Stoic teachings to cultivate a self-directed existence centered on virtue and inner tranquility. 3. Take responsibility for fixing problems, even if you aren't the cause. At the core of Stoic teachings lies the imperative of assuming responsibility, a fundamental step in cultivating the unyielding mindset of a Stoic philosopher. The essence of this principle revolves around acknowledging that external circumstances may lie beyond one's control. Yet, the true power rests in taking responsibility and resolving challenges irrespective of their origins. The Stoic individual, embodying this ethos, understands that self-help serves as a guiding light, akin to the analogy of pushing a stranded car. In Stoicism, the external world is recognized as unpredictable and beyond one's complete control. However, the Stoics' focus shifts to the internal realm, their own thoughts, actions, and responses to challenges. By assuming responsibility for one's reactions and decisions, the Stoic harnesses the innate power to navigate adversity. The metaphorical act of pushing a stranded car symbolizes the Stoics' proactive approach, illustrating that personal agency can attract external support and cooperation. Stoicism advocates for the acceptance of responsibility not only for what has been created, but also for the resolution of challenges, echoing the philosophy's emphasis on self-mastery and resilience in the face of life's uncertainties. 4. Guard your time. Seneca said, "We're tight-fisted with property and money, yet think too little of wasting time, the one thing about which we should all be the toughest misers." The Stoic philosophy profoundly emphasizes the significance of time as our most precious asset, recognizing its irreplaceable nature. In alignment with Stoic teachings, the understanding prevails that time, once lost, can never be reclaimed. Thus, the Stoics advocate a conscientious effort to minimize its wastage. Individuals who dissipate this finite resource on trivial matters or frivolous entertainment inevitably discover that, in the end, there is nothing substantial to show for it. The Stoic caution against procrastination resonates strongly, reminding us that tomorrow is not guaranteed. The philosophy underscores the ephemeral nature of time and encourages the cultivation of mindful, purposeful living. Yet the Stoics also caution against indiscriminately giving away time to others, as doing so thoughtlessly is akin to squandering it. While generosity is valued, it should not lead to a neglectful depletion of one's own time. Stoicism, in this context, advocates a balanced approach to commitments, urging individuals not to become slaves to calendars and schedules. Regardless of whether one leans towards wasting time on trivialities or excessively giving it away, the Stoic reminder persists. Time is indeed of the essence. The perception of having an abundance of time is a fallacy, urging individuals to adopt a Stoic mindset that values each moment and seeks to live intentionally and and purposefully. 5. In accordance with Stoic philosophy, a fundamental tenet involves recognizing the boundaries of control and influence in one's life. The Stoics advocate for a clear distinction between elements within our control, those subject to our influence, and those entirely beyond our reach. This discernment is pivotal in cultivating a resilient and iron-willed mind. Stoicism emphasizes the wisdom of channeling our energy purposefully, concentrating on the aspects of life we can control. By acknowledging the limits of our influence, we liberate ourselves from unnecessary distress caused by fixating on external circumstances. This principle encourages a pragmatic and measured approach, promoting a serene acceptance of events beyond our control. In practical terms, this Stoic teaching urges individuals to focus on their thoughts, actions and responses, the facets within their immediate control. By directing attention and effort toward the manageable sphere of influence, Stoicism guides us away from futile endeavors and cultivates an unyielding mental fortitude. This practice not only aligns with the Stoic virtue of wisdom, but also facilitates the development of an iron mind capable of navigating life's uncertainties with grace and resilience. Through this mindful allocation of energy, Stoicism offers a pathway to enduring tranquility amid the ebb and flow of external circumstances, seeks toss away ego and vanity. Epictetus said, "Throw out your conceited opinions, for it is impossible for a person to begin to learn what he thinks he already knows." Discarding ego and vanity emerges as a pivotal lesson from Epictetus, who, as a teacher, grappled with the common frustration of students professing a desire to learn while clandestinely harboring an illusion of omniscience. This phenomenon, rooted in arrogance and ego, echoes a universal challenge faced by educators and is particularly relevant in our contemporary era. In the present, the peril of believing one has acquired sufficient knowledge poses a profound risk. Today's information, while seemingly abundant, may not only prove inadequate for addressing future challenges, but could also act as a hindrance to sharper thinking. The recognition that we stand on the precipice of disruption across various industries underscores the Stoic wisdom embodied in Marcus Aurelius's timeless observation that the universe is change, life is an opinion. In this volatile landscape, the Stoic call to relinquish arrogance finds resonance. The acknowledgement that life's dynamism demands perpetual learning is exemplified by the practice of voracious reading among the brightest minds of our time. Stoicism encourages adopting the mindset of a perpetual student, recognizing that wisdom transcends temporal boundaries, whether drawn from the past, present, or future. In an age of constant flux, the Stoic lesson endures. Always stay a student, humbly acknowledging the vastness of knowledge yet to be explored. 7. Detach from opinions. In adherence to Stoic philosophy, the counsel to detach from opinions resonates deeply with the Stoic principle of cultivating inner resilience and self-sufficiency. Stoicism urges individuals to free themselves from the incessant quest for external validation and to anchor their self-worth in internal values rather than being swayed by external opinions. Stoics contend that true freedom and contentment stem from an unwavering commitment to one's principles and virtues rather than being contingent on the ever-changing tides of external judgment. Detaching from opinions aligns with the Stoic emphasis on cultivating an inner citadel impervious to the unpredictable opinions of others. By ceasing the relentless pursuit of external validation, individuals embrace the Stoic notion of focusing on what is within their control, their own thoughts, actions and values. This detachment from opinions is not a rejection of feedback or growth, but rather a commitment to maintaining a steadfast internal compass. It liberates individuals from the emotional volatility tied to the approval or disapproval of others, fostering a sense of tranquility and self-assurance that remains resilient in the face of external judgments. In the Stoic framework, true fulfillment arises from an unwavering commitment to one's virtuous principles, unshackled from the ephemeral judgments of the external world. 8. Transform negative emotions into motivation. Within the framework of Stoic philosophy, the principle of transforming negative emotions into motivation emerges as a profound strategy for personal development. Stoicism advocates harnessing potent emotions like anger or sadness, reframing them as catalysts for positive action. This aligns with the Stoic ethos that emphasizes the mastery of one's responses and actions, irrespective of the emotional turmoil within. In the Stoic paradigm, emotions are not seen as dictators of behavior. Instead, they become tools for motivation and growth. The philosophy encourages individuals to transcend the influence of transient emotions, echoing the wisdom of Kipchoge, who asserts that only disciplined ones achieve true freedom in life, avoiding enslavement to erratic moods. By transforming negative emotions into motivation, Stoicism guides individuals towards a path of resilience and purpose. It encourages the recognition that emotions, when channeled effectively, can serve as powerful drivers for achievement and productivity. In adhering to Stoic teachings, individuals learn to navigate the complexities of their emotional landscape, transforming challenges into opportunities for self-improvement and aligning their actions with a steadfast commitment to virtue and discipline. 9. Organize your thoughts by putting them in writing. Seneca said, "No man was ever wise by chance." In the tapestry of daily activities, none rivals the importance of introspection. Self-reflection, a practice that prompts us to scrutinize our assumptions about the world, has historically unearthed answers to profound questions. Maintaining a journal stands out as a powerful tool for mindfulness, endorsed by the Stoics. Marcus Aurelius, the eminent Roman emperor, exemplified this practice through his renowned work, Meditations. Journaling is a conduit to clarity and mindfulness, enhancing creativity, gratitude, and serving as therapeutic introspection. The act of translating thoughts and emotions onto paper unveils a lucidity not easily achieved within the confines of the mind. Marcus Aurelius, despite his exalted position, recognized the transformative power of journaling, using it to fortify virtue and accountability. In the modern context, diverse individuals, from athletes to entrepreneurs, reap the wisdom of Aurelius. Journaling, a simple yet profound practice, promises immense rewards in fostering self-awareness and sustaining a virtuous path. 10. Stand your ground. Cato said, "In doing nothing, men learn to do evil." In a world often characterized by compromise, Cato's unwavering commitment to his beliefs epitomizes Stoic principles. Firmly anchored in the Stoic notion that virtues are indivisible, Cato rejected shades of grey and refused to dilute his principles for the sake of expediency. This Stoic steadfastness, though seemingly an unattainable standard, conveyed a timeless lesson. While compromise is a practical reality, Cato's resolute refusal to deviate from his principles serves as a Stoic beacon. In an era where principles are often sacrificed in the pursuit of tolerance or profit, Cato's unyielding stance remains relevant. His uncompromising nature, although causing friction with allies and adversaries, bestowed upon him an unwavering moral authority, positioning him as Rome's moral arbiter. While not everyone can emulate Cato's extreme stance, the Stoic lesson endures. Standing for something is paramount. In a world where compromise can lead to moral erosion, adhering to principles becomes a shield against ethical dilution, echoing the Stoic wisdom that a steadfast foundation safeguards against the pitfalls of unfettered compromise. 11. Imagine the worst that could happen. Seneca said, "Nothing happens to the wise man against his expectation." There has been much discourse surrounding the efficacy of positive thinking lately, advocating for optimism and affirmations as the pathway to a happier life. However, this philosophy diverges from the beliefs of the Stoics. The Stoics viewed such practices as fostering passivity in our daily lives, urging us to hope for improvement rather than taking tangible action. Instead of denying life's harsh realities, they chose to confront and embrace them. One of their regular exercises was the premeditation malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This involved envisioning the worst possible scenarios that could occur, ranging from loss of reputation to financial ruin and even death. Questions such as, "What if everything went wrong tomorrow?" and "How would I handle such a situation?" prompted deep reflection. Through this exercise, the Stoics prepared themselves for adversity, altering their present actions accordingly to mitigate potential future challenges. Their approach emphasized brutal honesty and a willingness to confront reality head-on. By doing so, they believed they could best prepare for success and effectively navigate failure when it arose. 12. Remember that nothing endures. Marcus Aurelius said, "Alexander the Great and his mule driver both died, and the same thing happened to both." In the grand scheme of things, none of what we've achieved matters. The contemplation that we perceive ourselves at the center of reality, creating an inflated sense of importance, is a sobering realization. In our narratives, we often cast ourselves as protagonists, yet this perception is confined to our minds. The truth is that everyone shares a similar self-centric mindset, yet in the grand scheme, our significance is fleeting. Even luminaries like Edison and Newton eventually become footnotes in history. The wisdom lies in recognizing that conformity to irrational expectations and the pursuit of external validation are futile. Building a legacy through accomplishments is transient. Instead, the essence of a good life lies in living on our own terms, unaffected by societal pressures. By embracing a personal, authentic existence, one can transcend the illusion of exaggerated self-importance, finding genuine fulfillment that withstands the test of time. It's a reminder to prioritize intrinsic value over fleeting external validations in the pursuit of a meaningful and personally fulfilling life. Let's continue our conversation in the comments below. Share your insights, challenges, and successes. We're all here to support and learn from one another. If you found value in our discussion today, please consider giving this video a like, subscribing to our channel for more content, and sharing it with others to spread this valuable wisdom. Every interaction and share helps our community of modern Stoics grow and thrive. Thank you for being a part of this journey towards self-improvement. Until next time, stay safe, stay stoic, and keep nurturing your inner strength as we progress together.